So at the highest level, because survivable second strike forces can assure vulnerability to nuclear attack, these can actually be stabilizing capabilities. That if India has a highly secure second strike capability, all else being equal, that should reduce the incentives for its adversaries to contemplate nuclear first use against India. But in reality, things aren't this simple. Taking nuclear weapons to sea also introduces a number of risks. Risks of accidents, risks of unauthorized launch because of the command and control difficulties associated with maintaining robust command over submarines flushed out at sea. It also creates incentives for first strikes on submarines when they're in port, because neither India nor Pakistan will deploy continuously at sea deterrent patrols with their submarines. So that presents a single point of vulnerability for these highly secure, valuable second strike forces before they're deployed to sea. Pakistan and India would also have incentives to attack extremely low frequency and very low frequency radar arrays on land, which are used to communicate with these submarines at sea, which could cut off civilian communications and lead to escalation incentives, because the crews on those submarines then might not be able to ascertain whether a nuclear war had already begun on shore and whether they should actually carry out their orders. In the Indian case, India's use of anti-submarine warfare in conventional operations before a war has gone nuclear could inadvertently target Pakistan's nuclear-capable submarines, prompting escalation, because Pakistan would fear that if it has lost part of the most secure leg of its nuclear triad, that it would then have greater incentives to contemplate the use of its nuclear forces elsewhere before it loses access to those capabilities. Similar to India, Pakistan would also face vulnerabilities with its submarines remaining in port. Another risk, I think that's more unique to Pakistan, is the possibility of non-state actor access to submarines with nuclear weapons on board. There have been cases in Pakistan of non-state actor groups attacking naval bases in the past, partly with insider access from parts of the Pakistani Navy. So these risks, again, deserve serious consideration. So even if, on balance, secure second strike capabilities at sea can be stabilizing, they do open up a number of new escalation and crisis pathways, intentional, inadvertent, and accidental.